Is Charlotte, North Carolina raising the bar? That is a great question, and you won't believe these 3 reasons. Number 3 will shock you. Stick around and find out why. I recently had a client call me who was considering moving to Charlotte, North Carolina, and this is what she asked me. Mitch, don't sell me. Tell me why Charlotte, North Carolina is raising the bar, and what is it about that city that's making all this noise? Now, I shared with her 3 key things, and you won't believe number 3, it will shock you. My name is Mitch Boraski, Senior Real Estate Advisor located right here in the great city of Charlotte, and I help people buy and sell homes not only in the Queen City, but all across the state of North Carolina. If it's your first time at the channel, welcome. And here you will find all kinds of information about living in the Queen City. Now, if you're looking to buy or sell a home or relocate to the area, I've got a great free neighborhood guide below. It's pinned in the comments and in the description. Please go and check that out. But without further ado, guys, let's get started. Now, the first reason is development. Right now, there is $7 billion of development planned in our urban core. Now, you may be asking, what is urban core? As you can see on the screen, it is the area of Uptown, South End, and Midtown. Now, these 3 areas encompass 3 square miles. And to put that into perspective, the Las Vegas Strip is roughly 4.2 miles long, and the borough of Manhattan is roughly 23 square miles. So we're not talking about a lot of landmass in 3 square miles. But $7 billion is a significant investment. And to put that into perspective, last year, Walmart, one of the largest Fortune 500 companies on the planet, spent $13 billion in its CapEx expenditures, which is with the investment in its plant and equipment and et cetera to run its portfolio. So $7 billion in a 3 square mile radius is a lot of money. But what exactly is happening here? The development pipeline of Charlotte has increased $3 billion since 2022, or up roughly 70%. Now, walking and hearing about a recession, things are collapsing. In Charlotte, we are in a micro submarket that is continuing to boom. Now, in a recent article released by the Charlotte Business Journal, the CEO of Charlotte Center City Partners said, and I quote, "Charlotte continues to be the defining period of its center city. What we are seeing here and what we will continue to see is it will be a top 20 metro that is challenging the next tier of major US cities by repeatedly achieving top 10 results." He also added, "The special ingredient is the steady influx of young, diverse, and talented people, which major employers are coming here to make use of that talent." Now, according to the Charlotte City Center Partner website, there are 44 projects currently under development or in development in the urban core. So as you can see on the screen, there are tons of projects that are being developed right now, but there are 2 in particular that I want to draw your attention to. Number 1 is the Queens Bridge Collective. This is a staggering 2-story tower building, each towering 45 floors each, which is located on the intersection of South Tryon Street and Moorhead. This will be a defining central business district in South End, surrounded by Fortune 500 companies, eateries, breweries, entertainment venues, art galleries. QBC will be the ideal combination of enterprise, recreation, and urban housing. Now, the other big development that I wanted to point out is the Pearl. This is a 40-acre medical school district that is expected to generate $1.5 billion of private investment over the next 5 to 20 years, which is going to be anchored by Atrium Health and Wake Forest University Medical School, which is going to be moving here. That is going to be a groundbreaking, which happened last month, and it is roughly a 40-acre parcel of property. Now, there's countless other developments happening in South End, but why is this important? When you have this type of development happening in our city, it's drawing lots and lots of talent. And this brings me to my next point. Now, the influx of talent has continued to drive this city and its growth for the last several years, and as we can see from all this development, it will continue over the foreseeable future. Now, Charlotte has been a hotbed for talent, and there's some key facts that I want to leave you with that I shared with my client. As you can see on the screen, we are top 10 in the nation in tech talent growth, which is just incredible. Also, 69% of our residents have a bachelor's degree or higher who are living here in 2020. We are also top 10 in the US for millennial population growth from 2015 to 2020, which was pretty impressive. And we also have 10 higher education institutions within a 2-mile radius of Center City. So what does this really mean for Charlotte? Well, it just goes to show that the talent is really starting to relocate here, and the work environments have certainly shifted since COVID. There have been a lot of hybrid jobs, there's been remote jobs that have arrived here in our great city and will continue to propel the city forward. So again, development and talent go hand in hand because the companies are relocating to our area to make use of this talent that's pouring in, which is again starting to fuel the overall economy, which brings me to my third point, which is the housing market. Now, it's no secret the Charlotte housing market is absolutely on fire, and our inventory is still at historic lows. But why is that? Well, as you just heard, the development and the amount of relocation talent that's coming to this area has created such a demand for housing that really we won't see much of a correction or decrease in our home prices. Matter of fact, over the foreseeable future, personally, I see home prices continuing to rise in our area. So when this client had asked me, Mitch, well, what about the housing market? I only see tremendous upside in Charlotte over the next 5 or 10 years because of all the development that's happening in our city. We won't see what you saw in 2008. Also, you're not going to see what you may be seeing in other areas of the country. And why is this? Because we have tremendous development, we have tremendous job creation happening here, and those two together are creating tremendous demand for homes. So that is how I shot my client straight when she asked me about how Charlotte is raising the bar. I hope you found these 3 tips very helpful and insightful on exactly what is happening here in the Queen City. Now, if you're looking to buy or sell a home in North Carolina or Charlotte, I am happy to help you. All my information is on the screen and below this video, but do not forget to like and subscribe. We're going to be coming out with more videos just like this once a week. But guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.